It was an ordinary Wednesday evening for Emily Carter, a 32-year-old marketing manager living in Seattle. She had just finished her dinner and was scrolling through her phone when it started ringing. The caller ID displayed an unknown number. Ordinarily, she would have ignored it, but something compelled her to pick up. "Hello," she answered, her tone cautious. "Emily Carter?" The voice on the other end was soft but urgent, a woman's voice. "Please don't hang up. I need your help." Emily's first instinct was to hang up, thinking it was some elaborate scam. But the desperation in the caller's voice made her pause. "Who is this? And how do you know my name?" "There's no time to explain fully," the woman replied. "But what if I told you there's a way to change your past? A way to fix things you regret?" Emily's heart skipped a beat. She thought about the choices she'd made over the years. "This is ridiculous," she said, trying to mask her curiosity with skepticism. "What are you talking about?" "I'm talking about calling your past self," the woman said. "Through this phone, you can speak directly to yourself from 5 years ago. I can show you how." Despite her better judgment, Emily stayed on the call. The woman, who refused to give her name, explained how the technology worked. It was a classified project, she claimed, and Emily had been randomly selected to participate. The woman guided Emily through a series of steps. Skeptical but intrigued, Emily followed the instructions. Moments later, the phone emitted a strange hum, and the voice on the other end changed. It was unmistakably her own voice, but younger and confused. "Hello? Who is this?" came the voice of 27-year-old Emily. "There's a stack of overdue bills on the counter, and you're debating whether to apply for that job at Greenfield Marketing." The younger Emily gasped. "How do you know that?" "Because I've been there," Emily replied. "I'm calling to tell you to take that job. It'll change everything." Over the next few weeks, Emily made several calls to her younger self. She offered advice on relationships, warned against certain decisions, and even encouraged her to invest in a particular startup that Emily knew would become wildly successful. At first, it felt exhilarating. But as the days passed, Emily began to notice subtle changes in her present. A close friend stopped returning her calls, claiming they'd never been that close to begin with. Her current job, one she had loved, was suddenly different, less fulfilling. And most unsettling of all, memories of her past began to blur. She called the mysterious woman for answers. "What's happening? Why is everything changing?" "Every action has consequences," the woman replied calmly. "By altering your past, you've created ripples in your timeline. Some changes are inevitable." "But I didn't sign up for this," Emily protested. "I just wanted to fix a few mistakes." "You did," the woman said. "But perfection doesn't exist, Emily. Every choice you make, even with the best intentions, creates new outcomes, both good and bad." One evening, Emily's phone rang again. This time, the caller ID displayed her own number. Hesitant, she answered. "Emily," the voice said. It was older, wearier, her voice, but from the future. "I'm calling to tell you to stop," future Emily said. "Let the past be." "Why?" Emily asked. "I've made things better, haven't I?" "Some things, yes," future Emily admitted. "But you've also lost things you didn't realize were important. Your present is slipping away because you're too focused on rewriting the past. Trust me, live the life you have now."